Hello everyone. It has been a long time since I made a generic video, other than pre-market. So I thought to make one now. In this video, I like to share 4 important tips that I learned in investing in the stock market. Some of the viewers might be more experienced than me in the stock market, I know that, but I thought it's worth to share my tips what I learned. If you guys disagree, then let me know in the comment section. First tip, always read the latest investors presentation and watch the latest investors conference. Just for info, almost all the companies record their investors conference and publish what they discuss in that as a written script in their website. So it's very important for any stock before we make the investment, we need to read or listen their latest investors conference. One of the main reason for that is there must be a question and answer session in that every investors conference. And in that, all this brainy FIA and DIA will be asking the questions about that particular company and the issues related to that. To be honest, if we see any annual report or the presentation or all these fundamentals such as P ratio, debt to equity ratio, that and are all which readily available in any financial website won't give you the required edge. Those question and answer sections and understanding that will give you the edge. We can judge the management by the way they are answering the questions, whether they are truly committed or they are just playing the bogus game for the real issue. For example, I'm taking the Avanti feeds here. 5-6 months ago, I analyzed that in this channel. In short, they are market leaders in prawn feeds. At that time, in couple of quarters ago, in the question and answer session, they mentioned that they are going to expand their production capacity by say July 2022. And also they mentioned that they are going to expand the business to fish feeds, which is a completely new business. On those commitment base, stock price holds their value. But in the last investors meeting question and answer, they didn't give the satisfactory answer for why they haven't commenced their new production. Also, they didn't give satisfactory answer for how they are going to hold their market leadership position. Partially because of those reasons, the share price almost dropped 25% from its October value. We won't get this information other than this question and answer session. Most of the times, it will not be available in broker research or anywhere, to be honest. So that's the first tip. Before investing in any stock, read the latest investors presentation and the transcript of investors question and answer. Then the second tip, we can wait for buying but not for selling. The general human psychology or the financial behavior is opposite of this and is applicable for everything, not just for the stock market. We won't wait for buying but we'll hold on to it for longer period without selling or discarding it. Let me ask you guys a generic question. How many of you still having your old non-usable rubbish mobile phone? I bet most of us, it's no use, but still we stick with that rubbish. Same for dress and everything what we buy. But this is what I found with the successful investors. They always wait for the stock price to come down. And they don't rush into the buying. But they will rush into the selling as soon as it hits the target or if they found the red mark in the company. For example, again at present I'm holding 165 number of Avanti feed shares at an average price of 482 rupees per share. There are a couple of times it reached the target what I got in my mind, which is around 505 to 510 rupees per share. But those times I missed the selling opportunity mainly due to my laziness. And partially nowadays, most of my concentration is on developing this YouTube channel. And because of that, at present, the share is giving me 18% negative return. So I recommend you guys to have this in the mind. Wait for buying. Anything and everything can wait, but not for selling. Again, I'm not saying sell everything without having a proper thoughtfulness. I'm just recommending don't wait to sell once you decided and analyzed thoughtfully. Then the third tip, avoid debt companies, at least if you fully don't understand what that debt means. I think this is straightforward. There are two types of companies in the stock market that can literally wipe out all our capital and give sleepless night. One, the companies who lies and manipulate the market, example Satyam Computers. Then the second one who got massive debt which we completely don't understand. There are a lot of examples here. Vodafone, Kingfisher and Lanco Infratech, etc. So again repeating, avoid debt companies, at least avoid it if you fully don't understand what that debt means. Then the final one, don't spend money on any expensive courses, for that matter any course on stock market. See, college and institution were different. Their certification and their accreditation will get you the job or will increase your career progress, that's different. But spending money on stock market course, no. Let me explain this. I never spend money on any course at all and still I'm making near 40% CAGR since 2020. Only in this financial year so far I just made 30% As I said earlier, since most of the time I was concentrating on this channel rather than doing actual trading, so I did regret for not making couple of trades which I was intent to do. Why I'm telling this? Not to spend any money on any course. The reason is very simple. Everything is available on free in the internet. All we need to do is search and find. Honestly, if you guys ask me, the amount we pay for doing that course is the amount we pay for our discipline. We don't have the discipline to do the proper search, proper research, and no commitment in trying to understand fully. So for that lack of discipline, we pay huge money to someone and sit with them for 1 or 2 days, either in online or in offline. According to me, discipline in the stock market is really important to make money. So my advice is don't spend money on courses rather than try to develop the discipline. Also, 95% of the people who attend those courses won't make money based on that. It's not to discourage or to demonize anybody. Again, I'm repeating, I'm not demonizing anybody, but somebody has to speak the truth. My friend got this expensive course on option selling and he did lost over 10 lakh rupees. And now he's very convinced himself that if he got 25 lakh rupees as capital, then he will make easily 10% every month. I was really sad after talking to him after a long time. To be honest, I genuinely believe maybe my friend is now who can able to generate 10% income every month. But my point is, he learned it in the harder way by experimenting, not by those expensive courses. And those courses might help a little bit now. Again, my point is, it's all available and free. All we need is a discipline to search and learn. The course is not the institution or the accreditation like IAS that can catapult into the wealth ladder. Anyway, I may be wrong, but that's my opinion. So these are the 4 tips or the 4 things that I learned so far. That's all in this video. Hope you all got some useful information. Please consider subscribing the channel and liking the videos. It will help me beat the YouTube algorithm. It will also motivate me to do more. Please don't make any investment decision based on this, as I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. I'm doing it for my and viewers' educational purpose only. Thanks for watching.